Quick review on another Bible from Church Bible Publishers. I got this in, I don't know, 4 or 5 days ago, and of course I've done some of my own work on it, but this is a Bible that's definitely a game changer in the sense that it's kind of like their version of the long primer. I guess that would be what I consider it to, or I would liken it to, is a long primer. But the text, guys, the text on this is deep, dark, clear, and it's consistent all the way through, and the paper quality is just amazing. This is an ironed calfskin, and it's not like that shiny iron calfskin. It's more of a natural iron, like a natural calfskin. It's not ironed down a lot as the Schofield that I just did, or the classic study Bible with the Schofield notes was. This is more of a natural grain, raised hubs. It has, of course, the cross there, and then Church Bible Publishers right there, which you can get it, I believe, starting in November. You can get it with or without the cross. I personally like the cross. I thought that was a great addition. It comes in a nice blue box here. I'm gonna make this quick because I'm gonna be doing more detailed videos on these particular Bibles. I'm gonna do a comparison on this one to the Allen long primer. Let me get this out of the way. As you can see, I put my own little work in there. A couple honey gold ribbons and a navy or royal blue, more of a royal blue. It's not too dark, and I might change that out. I thought it would. Well, we'll see. And then I did, of course, my own art gilding on this one. This one has the red under gold, and it looks really, really nice that way. Just that traditional look with the red under gold. And then, of course, when it's closed, it's gold, and then when it opens up, it's red. And what's really neat also is you can tell what chapter of the Bible you're in. So this is Hosea. Chapter 9 is actually the 871st chapter of the Bible, which is kind of neat, and also having the marking on this side of the page where you can see where you're at when you're flipping through your Bible helps a lot. As you can see, there's a little bit of a margin here, a lot more than this camera. Well, that's about accurate, I guess. It's not a wide margin Bible, but there's plenty of space in the side and in the top, on the bottom and top for notes. Now, not only is the text just beautiful, and it's a black text all the way through, there's no red letters, but everything you would get in what Cambridge had printed years ago was called the Turquoise Bible, which I don't know if they're going to bring it back. They might. Not only that, but it's going to be the same exact helps in the back. And let me get to, say, the concordance. Actually has a page before that. You have a concordance to the Old and New Testament. It's going to be the same one you find in the Cambridge version. Of course, your Bible dictionary, which has a lot of good helps in there. Like I said, I'm just going to skim through this because I'm definitely going to be doing a more detailed work on this. And I want to say there's a Bible reading plan, but there might not be. There's 19 pages for notes. They're blank, and it just says notes in the top. And like I said, when I get a deeper review on these and compare it to the long primer, I'll go more in depth. But also, you have the same maps that you would have got with the Cambridge Bible when they were printing this. And personally, I had the one from Cambridge, and it was a goat skin, and that was one that I did a video a long time ago. It was actually on a different channel, and I'm trying to find it. If I can, I'll put the link in the description, but that thing actually fell apart. The goat skin was so thin for the outer shell, the cover. The liner was fine, but the outer shell, it actually ripped, and it was very, very paper thin. I was not impressed and very just discouraged with that Bible, so I had given it to a pastor that had it rebound, because I mean the text block was all right, but the text in here is a lot darker and a lot more consistent and a lot more readable. The maps, the beautiful maps in here, I love the maps that Church Publishers is doing. You don't find that with local church. They just you find that there's a big difference in quality, guys, with the Church Bible Publishers. That's why I don't and there's some reasons why, and some people get upset, and I understand that, but I don't support local church Bible publishers no more. I'm not saying that they're evil people or they make bad Bibles. I'm just saying I have my reasons for supporting church Bible publishers, and one of the main reasons, to be honest with you, is the quality and the vision that people have. They are the ones that started the whole ministry of putting King James Bibles together. They're the ones that started. They're the ones with the vision. So that's who I'm with, and there's other reasons why, of course, but I think they were being held back where they were, and now they're being able to do a much nicer job. And of course, it's stitched all around, and the grain on this is beautiful. I like that it doesn't have the shiny, or it's not too ironed out, whatever causes that shininess, which it looks great in the Schofield because it's a little bit thinner of a Bible, but on the thicker one, I like this more natural feel to it. It feels a lot like Highland goatskin. It really does. When I feel the long primer, whatever it's called from Allen, it feels a lot like that. It feels a little bit more substantial, I guess, maybe a little bit thicker cut, and I'm sure that's different with different hides that they use. But this one I don't think has been reviewed yet. I actually got I got one before they were actually available, if I remember right, from Brother Rob Dennyhue, and that's Dennis Dennyhue's son, and they just do a great work up there. Guys, I really encourage you to purchase from church Bible publishers. They just got started, and their work is just amazing. I got a small Concord Bible that they did in a soul-winning New Testament, and I'll tell you what, those are built fantastic. But I did want to show you guys this. I'm just going to keep on rambling, aren't I? Because I'm going to get in a lot more detail on these. I got a lot of information that Rob had shared with me that I would like to include in a more detailed review, which will probably be all the Bibles that were sent in one review, but in very much more detail. And but I do want to put it up there so you guys know and can see the paper quality is just amazing. As you can see on the thickness of the Bible, they have to use a really, obviously a really good quality Bible paper, which I notice a lot of people are preferring this this kind of paper to India paper or paper like Allen or uses, or even Schuyler or Youngblood or anything like that, whatever they would use. People are actually preferring church publishers. I can see the reasons why. One thing I'm not sure about is if this is acid-free paper, because I like to think it is, because I know when a paper is acid-free, it doesn't yellow over time. But I've had church publisher Bibles, so it'd have to be 1998, 28. It's almost 20 years, and I have one from when they first started, and it has not yellowed at all. In fact, I just found it a while back, and before I had moved. But anyways, okay, let me go ahead and finish this up. So this is their, I believe they call it the large print center column reference, but it's a mid-size. To me, it's a mid-size. To any Baptist out there, I'm not a Baptist. I consider myself just a Bible-believing Christian, but I guess I'd be labeled a Baptist because of that. But this is a very, very good, hefty size. It's a little bit smaller footprint than the Sovereign, probably the same exact footprint as the long primer, but just a little bit thicker because of the paper. And then you can see my work that I've done here, where I put on the headbands, blue and 2 gold, which I might change that out. I'm not sure. Tell me what you guys think of that color combination, which is kind of shows yellow on here, and it's not yellow, it's a gold. But and then I got the red under gold. And like I said, if you want to, I'm going to put these on my website. If you want work done to yours, you can either send it in, or you can just order straight from my website, and I'll try to get those out by the end of November or so. And I'll let you know if any more updates or anything like that. Okay, I'm just rambling now, but like I said, it comes in a gift box. That is $2 more to get the gift box. You don't have to get a gift box, but I suggest that you do. That way, if you want to put it on your bookshelf, you have something to protect it, or just that extra protection during shipping. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Until next time, good day and God bless.